So, do you have a silk press or a cotton press? Good morning. For those of you who don't know, my name is Maya Karen. I run a fashion blog called Classically Kept. It does feature luxury, contemporary, and how to style into now natural hair care and hair care topics. If you are into any of those things, please consider subscribing to my channel. Click the notification bell. That way you will never miss a video. So y'all, this is going to be a short and sweet video, but it popped up on my feed and I have to talk about it. Very impromptu. It's just that when it popped up on my feed, I wasn't sure what it is. So we are going to figure this out together, okay? So, because by the time this video goes up, I will be traveling. So apparently a young woman went viral on TikTok because of the term or the phrase cotton press. You might be asking me what that is. Like I said, we're gonna figure it out together. But I'm saying that because we are in silk press season, or we are in a straightening hair season, right? It's not as humid, it's cool, or it's cooler, we're not sweating, it's the holidays, and people want something different. Fine. So this young woman went viral because someone referred to, or people kept referring to her silk press, or the way that her hair looked when it was straightened, as a cotton press. So if we look up what a cotton press is, and it says AI overview, it says a cotton press is a hair straightening technique that's similar to a silk press, but uses less heat to avoid heat damage. The result is hair that feels smooth and cottony. So really quickly, I want to show you the very first video, and then I will show you the second one. So clearly you can see the first woman in this video, she has absolutely gorgeous hair, and typically when someone talks about or uses the phrase silk press, this is what they are referring to. And I didn't even know this was a thing, but in her comments people are talking about her hair is tea, and also that the silk press is falling off the bone. New terminology to me, but let's move on to the second woman who went viral.
Oh, I must be dreaming.
Okay, so with this video, she says POV, your silk press is giving cotton. And then if you look in the comments, other people are talking about how fluffy her hair is, or that it's not actually a silk press. And then in the video, you can see someone actually refer to it as a cotton silk press. So first things first, looking at her hair and looking at the other young lady's hair, it's very clear that they don't have the same texture. And that's why it looks different when it's straight, because they have same texture. I would never say to this young lady that she has a cotton press and that the other one has a silk press. They both look beautiful to me, but that's me. Now let's look at her response video.
Not around here, partner. Not around here. Not around here.
Okay, so I guess the second video, because she puts it in quotations and she says, fluffy silk press season are in. And I think the fact that she has it in quotations is that she's being funny. And then also the audio in the background is talking about not round here. So she doesn't think that she has a cotton press. She thinks that she has a silk press, okay? Again, I'm still a little unclear as to what the qualifications are or what the difference is between a silk press and a cotton press. So let's really quickly look at the last time that I straightened my hair, which was back in December of 2023. So here's day one. So I think day one for me, I think that would be considered a silk press. I'm not sure. I personally have been straightening my own hair since 2017, and each time I do it, it does look better, but it's never bone straight. Y'all know I don't like bone straight hair. I like some type of body. Now let's look at day 9.
Wanted to check in with y'all about the state of my hair. My roots have reverted, all of them. Unfortunately for me, one of the first places I start to sweat is my scalp. Reverted edges and roots do not bother me. My hair is fluffy. I love it that way, and from about here to here is nothing but fluffy roots. I do not re-straighten, reflat, flat iron, etc. The most I will do is tie a scarf in the front. I straighten my hair for something a little different temporarily and to get a good trim. This 30-day series is meant to be lighthearted, fun, and real. If you are looking for a perfect silk press with straight edges and no frizz, this series is not for you.
Okay, so as you heard in the video, by day 9, my roots had already reverted back, and I would say I probably had anywhere from 1/2 of an inch to an inch of just curly hair and curly roots. So I guess my question is, for me, would it still be considered a silk press because my hair shaft was still silky, or would it be considered a cotton press because even though my hair shaft is silky, my roots have now reverted? I'm just trying to understand. Like I said, y'all help me in the comments, please, okay? Now, one thing that I will say as far as my experience, I believe I want to say, and I'll see if I can find the comment, I believe it was maybe like 3 or 4 months after I did my challenge. Basically, I did a challenge with my hair, 30 days of straight hair, and I just had fun with it, and I did a couple of hairstyles. But someone made a comment and said, your roots are bushy AF. I didn't respond to the ignorant comment, but that comment I know came from in the house. I know that comment came from a black person. There is no white person walking around talking about how bushy black women's silk presses are, okay? But like I said, I just want to try to understand the difference, because I did not know that we were quantifying silk presses. I didn't know that we were now gauging how silky or how cottony or how fluffy or how big someone's silk press is. So I found another one on Pinterest, and I really quickly just want to look at it because in this particular one, I see texture even when she's taking the rollers out. Came out absolutely beautiful, and I see that she wrapped it and then she put the saran wrap on it. I personally have never done that, but I understand. So with the body, because it looks like right now her roots are straight. So with the body, is this a cotton press or is this a silk press? Let me know, all right? And then the next one. So with this one, again, she's absolutely beautiful and her hair is absolutely beautiful. But even when she's first taking the rollers out, I can clearly see in her roots that there still is some texture, and there's nothing wrong with that. She has beautiful hair and she has beautiful body. I think she sprayed a little bit of hairspray. Maybe that's to hold the style. But with this young lady, it doesn't seem like she's going to attempt to do the saran wrap method, or it doesn't seem like she's going to go back in with her hair flat iron and straighten or make her roots even straighter. I don't really see the need for that. But basically, like I said, this was a very impromptu video. This was a very short video. Basically, my thoughts are that the attack is coming from within. I did not know that we were quantifying silk presses, or there's a hierarchy when it comes to silk presses. If I'm late, just let me know. The term for me, cotton press, we're all aware of the history. We're all aware of the negative connotations, especially within the Black community. I think we can find a better word for the cotton press, whether it's big or fluffy press. I don't understand why it can't just be a fluffy or a big press. But I do have a question for y'all. So let's say if you are natural and you do choose to straighten your hair. Y'all know I do it once a year. Once your roots get fluffy or they revert, do you go back in with your straightener or your flat iron and redo it? I don't, but let me know in the comments if you do it or if you feel like you need to. One thing that I love about my community is that we can disagree, but we do so respectfully. I just want to remind you regularly, I do upload videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and of course right here or right here, I'll put my Instagram handle. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, you guys. Bye.